Hey, how are we doing? It's JJ. Well, it's the 2nd of January. I've already met up with one of my friends today over at Chicksands, Rowney Warren. My good friend Michael David. We've spent a couple of hours in the wood having a catch up. I only get to see him a couple of times a year. And they come back from Thailand at Christmas and then for a couple of weeks during the summer. So we met up and we had a brew at Rowney Warren, and he's had to head back. And I knew that my friend Glyn was out today. And we've come to Hitchwood at the shelter, which is just over there. And while we were walking in, we found this. Can you see that? It's like a DPM inflatable kit mat, which was squirreled against a tree, covered in moss and bracken, and it's all wet. So we're kind of drying it out for a little bit, and then we're going to keep that at the shelter for other people to use. And so that's good. So we're at the shelter. Glenn's got a new tarp that he wants to set up and try out some tarp configurations. And also at the shelter, people have left like a grill, which a few people know about. And there's also this old German army poncho, which has been rolled up and stuffed here for a little while. So we've just got that out. Yeah, it's covered in spider webs and things like that, but we're just going to give that an air each side for an hour or so, and then squirrel that back underneath the actual shelter. And that's we're just going to get a brew on. See, Glenn's going to say hello, Glenn. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Good, mate, good. Going to get a brew on. Going to try out his tarp. I'm going to get the lavvu out, give that a little bit of an air in, even though it is dry. I just want to use it. Start off 2022 as we mean to go on by enjoying good company in the woods with a brew and a bit of chill time. So catch you in a bit. So we've set the full lavvu up, and I did use it a couple of weeks ago and it got absolutely soaking wet, which is great because then it again sort of self-waterproofs itself, because the natural canvas, the weave will tighten back up again. And I'm lucky enough back at home I've got a garage so I can hang it up and get it dried out, but it was hanging for a bit, so just set it up today just to kind of air it back out, get rid of some of the crease marks where it's just sat and laid. But just been enjoying a chat with Glenn and having a brew. Glenn's just starting to try out a new tarp. So we'll just leave him be for a few minutes, see how he gets on. And we'll take a look. It's actually just starting to rain. Wasn't expecting that. Little wintry shower, I think. Oh, I love a ton of caramel bar, mate. I have one in my pack lunch pretty much every day, mate. Excuse me. We just had a bit of rain. Glenn started to put up his tarp, and he decided that it was worth paying £10 just to take it for a walk up into the woods.
It's a piece of shit. Sorry for the language.
That's all right. But yeah, just sometimes you buy stuff, you don't know what it's like until you actually put it up. It's really thin. When it's really, really thin, it would literally, you could say boo to it and it'd get a rip in it. Yeah, 6 eyelets, but it's worth paying a tenner. It can be used for other bits and bobs. Just had a little bit of rain, which has now seemed to have persuaded all the other walkers around the woods to go back to their cosy homes. Just having a brew and a chat. An interlude between the 7-minute intervals of which the aircraft fly over into Luton Airport.
It's funny they had some military coming through.
Oh yeah.
Make it worthwhile.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We've decided to pack up and have a little wander out, and we've done the obligatory leave no trace. Found it as we left it. In fact, we've tidied it up a little bit and we've decided to leave that kit mat here for now because it's soaking wet. Don't need to be carrying wet stuff out, so we'll keep it here. It's not going to go anywhere. See if it's still here next time we come up. All right, we're going to have a wander.
Goodbye, Glenn.
Goodbye, Glyn. Goodbye, Justin. You know that saying, there's no such thing as bad weather but the wrong type of clothes?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. No point just walking soaking wet in the woods. It's absolutely chucking it down. We've had a nice couple of hours together. Good way to see you in the new year, mate, eh?
Indeed, mate.
Indeed. So we're going to sign off. We'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up again soon.